Join us and help us continue to support the many talented people of our community. Learn how to get your business highlighted on La Crosse Local. Go to lacrosselocal.com and click on Advertise. Prevention is the key to a healthy life. That's why Gunderson Health encourages you to learn about vaccines and how they can help you and your loved ones stay healthy. Vaccines protect against preventable diseases and viruses by boosting your body's defenses. Visit GundersonHealthFacts.com to learn more. Artspire is back on June 10th at the Pump House Regional Arts Center. Enjoy live music from Nicholas David, Charlie Boy, and High and Rising, plus a fine art fair, interactive art projects, and visual and performing arts. The event is free to all. Learn more at artspire.thepumphouse.org. We chatted with sculptor Amanda Langer. We talked about the medium, the process for creating, and the intricacies of indoor and outdoor work. Catch Amanda at Artspire's Fine Art Fair and Sale on June 10th. You can find more conversations, food reviews, live music, and events on our website, lacrosselocal.com. I'm Amy.
And I'm Brent.
And this is La Crosse Local.
I was born down in the south central part of the state, Jefferson County, went to high school in Jefferson, Wisconsin. And my journey to my art was probably predictable to everyone but me. I was drawing since I was a kid. I was really involved in the arts in high school, but I never saw it as a career path until I went to college. I was, again, involved in a lot of art classes. And then I had a college roommate who was really encouraging to me. And she said, you have to absolutely get an art major. Like, you just need to do it. So I got that and then ended up double majoring in art. And yeah, I've just kind of continued with that ever since.
When people think of artists, you think of painting. What was the path to just jumping into something like sculpture that seems a little less malleable? It seems heavy. It seems almost construction based. How do you go from to that?
Well, the art program that I was in required all art majors to take a 3D art course. And in that art course, there was a welding project that you had to do. And yeah, I did that metal fabrication project, and I just really enjoyed working with metal, which I had never done before and didn't expect to like so much. So I ended up just continuing with that. And I sort of decided at some point that I could always pursue drawing and painting anywhere I lived at any time, but that I should take advantage of the studio space while I was in school to explore 3D art that I wouldn't be able to, do in any old apartment. I ended up just loving it way more than I ever would have expected and continued with that. Then my degree was actually in 3D fine art.
So what's the process like for creating some of these? You have indoor, you have outdoor, some of them look massive. I'm sure it's something with sculpture. You can't just go out there and start freehanded it, can you? Or do you?
Not so much. I wish that I could. But like you said, there's kind of more of a construction aspect to it. You have to sort of plan things out. There's certain things you can improvise, but yeah, you have to make calculations and things. But I do kind of start with a lot of abstract ideas. I don't necessarily always know what a piece is going to end up like exactly. So I have been crocheting and doing fiber art since I was since I was 10. And I always loved doing that. And I kind of accidentally did a project in college where I just sort of randomly put some crocheted fabric I'd made on a sculpture. And that's how I ended up combining the two. So everything that I do is now a question of what's a new way that I can combine this fiber material and this metal in an unexpected sort of surprising way. And that's where I kind of continuously come up with new ideas and new ways of making those two work together.
Yeah, I saw that. It was pretty striking. I noticed instantly that you had an outdoor sort of piece with that mixture. What was it called here? So like fabricated too, you're using steel, cotton. It's almost like, like you said, almost like a quilt in some sense.
Yeah.
Where are those outdoor ones located? Where can people look at those?
Those were both temporary installations. So the one fabricated, that one was up in Stevens Point for 3 years.
Was that the public art
yes.
garden? Been there, yep. I feel like I've seen this.
Maybe.
In person.
I took it down. That would have been 2020 or 2021.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other one, Elaborated, that was in Wauwatosa for a summer. So they're both now back at a metal shop,
Okay.
just kind of hanging out there.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine it would be interesting just to see him right behind you right now, just kind of in a room or something.
Yeah, really lucky to have like high enough ceilings where I could just put like outdoor sculptures in my bedroom with me.
There you go. And another thing is I'm a big fan of ArtSpire. It's fun to go down there during their fine arts sale. Usually I buy a little too much. But, with your work, it's interesting. How do you translate that work? It looks like wall hanging sort of stuff, or what's going to be there?
I'll have a variety. I definitely am trying to make it a little more accessible for people. So I'm focusing a little bit on making wall pieces that are easy for anyone to just take home. And if they have a nail in the wall, they can put it up. I really love pedestal pieces because they're on a scale that's easy to look at and get around and have in your home. Not everyone has a space. Like even in my own apartment, I couldn't just have like pedestal sculptures. They're a little more difficult for people to put in their home. So I'll have some of that. And then I'm hoping to have some garden pieces, mostly as inspiration. Those types of things are often a little bit easier to do when you know someone wants them as like in a commission type form. But I mean, they are just bulkier to carry around. So yeah, I'll have a variety of that, both wall and like pedestal pieces mostly.
On your Instagram, it kind of shows a little bit more, I guess, work that people would purchase to put in their home, especially the pedestal, the wall stuff, kind of really accessible.
I was just going to say, yeah, I try to show a little bit more of the process, and I definitely expose more pieces on Instagram than I like put officially up on the website wall.
I'm seeing textures, sort of components with the different sort of stitches, but also the metal that you're laying together from different pieces. You're kind of putting together a metal quilt in some sense on some of these.
Yeah, totally. You're kind of hitting on exactly what I'm sort of doing is translating the properties of something soft and warm, like fiber, into something that's cold and hard, like steel. And then likewise, I'm trying to make some of the fiber behave or look like the steel and make them communicate with each other. Yeah.
So people can check out your work at ArtSpire's Fine Art Fair and Sale on June 10th. Pretty pumped about that. What's the best avenue for people to find out about you?
Yeah, I'm pretty active on Instagram. I have a Facebook art page too, but Instagram's the easiest format to kind of translate what I'm doing and put it in front of people, so it's easy for them to see.
La Crosse Local Podcast is a production of River Travel Media. Do you have an interview idea you'd like to share with us? Message us on Facebook at La Crosse Local. Find out more about us at lacrosselocal.com, and you can subscribe to the La Crosse Local Podcast on your favorite podcast app. If you like us, rate us 5 stars. We appreciate it.